Good evening, racing fans. Welcome to racing action from Flamboro Downs for this Saturday evening. Our first race will go to post in approximately 15 minutes. Note in race one, number 3, Too Much Duncan, blind to open bridle, and adding a Murphy blind on the right. Note, adding a Murphy blind on the right. And number 8, Mr. Rebely is scratch 8, Mr. Rebely. Race 2, number 6, Baron's Weapon, missing chart line, finished second, beaten 3/4 in 153 and 1. That is second, beaten 3/4 in 153 and 1 with Travis Cullen driving. Race 3, scratches of 1 and 8. Race 3, scratch 1 and 8. Boots and Bryant and Snow Walker. Race 4, there were no changes. No changes, race 4. Race 5, 8, EL Lonely Charlie is scratch. Race 5, scratch 8, EL Lonely Charlie. Race 6, there were no changes. No changes, race 6. Race 7, 7 My Maserati is scratch. Race 7, scratch 7 My Maserati. And race 8, no changes. No changes, race 8. Race 9, number 8, Battle with Desire is scratch. Race 9, scratch 8, Battle with Desire. For race number 1 on parade, 1 is Jake Lowen, Eddie Hensley for Jim Ellis. And number 2 is Dusty Lane Morgan, Scott Calder for Tom Janot. Number 3, Too Much Duncan, Wayne McLean for Beverly Rice. 5 is Artistic Pick, Brett Madonna for Joe Pereira and Chelsea Pereira. 4, Very Blue Chip, Travis Sculler for Boyd Wilson and Owen Wilson. 6, ABC, Jay Harris for Courtney Robson. 7, Go 9-0, Colin Keller for Tess Waxman and Noah Waxman and Antonio Tangretta. Scratched is number 8. Field of 7. Race number 1. Let's get a look at this field. And, well, I want to start with number 4, Very Blue Chip, and I'm very surprised at the 8-1. Now look at last race. You look at that 10th place finish, but also started from post 10 at Mohawk, blasted to the front, and definitely paid for that late in the mile. But go back the 2 previous races, winner Gagnon in back-to-back starts. Very Blue Chip, I think, has got a very good chance of bouncing back. That win August 30th at Grand River was in this same class, blasted to the front in 26-4, and then held off all comers. And Very Blue Chip, Travis Cullen for Boyd Wilson. Oh, I would love it if it held at 8-1. Number 5, Artistic Pig. This is one that's got a case of seconditis, and that's why I use this one for second. Although, look at the seconditis, maybe cured last time out, because winner Gagnon, 55-4. But before that, certainly had a run of second place finishes. And still, over the past 2 seasons, 6 wins, 17 seconds, 13 thirds. Artistic Pick still seems like a good play to finish second here. Brett McDonough for Joe Pereira, 2-1. Number 6, ABC, finished position F last time out. ABC was racing well before that. That last start, one that could possibly bounce back from, and drops a level for this race. And ABC, this might be a good spot for ABC to get back going and finish in position A, B, or C. The top 3 here, 9-2 on the board. Jay Harris for Courtney Robson certainly was racing well before that last race. And one more down on the inside. Jake Lowen's getting a lot of love. Now, Jake Lowen raced here last race. Trailer Post didn't work out well, beaten 4 lengths, but before that was racing well at Georgian Downs. Now, that was the 8,000 winners underclass. This is one level above that. Jake Lowen, Hurricane Hensley for Jim Ellis. Solid connections. I just don't like the 3-2 on the board. And I also think that Jake Lowen is up a level from where he was racing well at Georgian Downs. We'll see if Jake Lowen can get rolling here. Has back class, though, 8-5. My top one is for Very Blue Chip at 5-1. The starting gate is rolling for race number one. Taking up their positions, Jake Lowen, Dusty Lane Morgan, and in the center, Too Much Duncan, Very Blue Chip, Artistic Pay. On the outside, ABC and Going I Know. It's a field of seven. It's race number one, first of 9 dashes on this Saturday night at Flamboro Downs. Field of seven for race number one is at the start of the rough, and Too Much Duncan. And then Very Blue Chip and Artistic Pig. Too Much Duncan able to grab the lead. Very Blue Chip is still moving very well on the outside as the field works their way on into the backstretch. And then Jake Lowen is third. Dusty Lane Morgan and Artistic Pick and ABC and Go 9 and Very Blue Chip now establishing the lead. Too Much Duncan's racing second. Jake Lowen is third. Dusty Lane Morgan fourth. Then Artistic Pick and ABC and Go 9 and they hustle on to the opening quarter. Very Blue Chip at 5-1 leads Too Much Duncan. Jake Lowen is third, and racing positioned fourth is Dusty Lane Morgan. Then it is Artistic Pick, ABC, and Go 9 as the field races off the turn, heading on towards us. Very Blue Chip, 28-4 opening quarter, leads a couple of lengths over Too Much Duncan. Jake Lowen is third. Artistic Pick on the outside. Dusty Lane Morgan fifth to the inside. Then ABC and Go 9 halftime 58-1. Very Blue Chip in front of Too Much Duncan. To the outside, moving now as they race their way into the backstretch is Jake Lowen. First up, third for Hurricane Hensley. Then Dusty Lane Morgan. Artistic Pick on the outside. ABC and Go 9 is trailing the field. Very Blue Chip leads still by 2 1/4. Very Blue Chip is still looking very good. Then Jake Lowen on the outside. Too Much Duncan on the pylons. And Artistic Pig as sharing fourth now with Dusty Lane Morgan from the backfield. Good I know at ABC. 3/4, 127-1. Very Blue Chip. Too Much Duncan at 22-1. Oh, off stride. And does impact Jake Lowen a bit as the field is going to turn for home. And Too Much Duncan taken out of harm's way. And it's all Very Blue Chip. And Very Blue Chip has this one sewn up and is cruising. Artistic Pick is going to come on and finish second. Then Jake Lowen and ABC. 156-1. Very Blue Chip. Bans the inquiry sum pertaining to racing action on the final turn, top of the stretch, and number 3, Too Much Duncan. There's look at Very Blue Chip and the win. Travis Cullen, the winning driver. 3-year-old Heston Blue Chip Bank held on by Owen Wilson, trained by Boyd Wilson. It's the 5th win this year for Very Blue Chip and the 6th win lifetime. Fans note the judge's ruling that number 3, Too Much Duncan, will be 5th place, 7th. Doesn't affect the top 4, and the prices are 4 very blue chip, 12.20, 4.10, $3.05. Artistic pick, 2.50, 2.10. 1 Jake Lowen, 2.30. $2 exactor, 24.70. Dollar try, 33.95. Dollar super, 102.20. First race order of finish from the top down is 3, 7 place 6, 5 place 7, 1, 2, 4, 6 place 5, scratch. Once again from the top down after the placing 3, 6, 7, 1, 2, 4, 5, scratch. For the second on Parade 1, Sports Sense, Colin Kelly for Brett Lester and Ron Nobes and Charles Gazzola. Number 2 is Major Ace, Brett McDonald for Ron McDonald. Number 3 is PH Jim, Jay Harris for Vern Cochran and Edward Gork. Number 4 is HF Pan Shadow, Eddie Hensley for Ashley Hensley. 5 is Music to My Gears, Scotty Kohler for Ken Middleton Jr. and Keith Middleton and Jeffrey Bell and James Grant. Number 6, Baron's Weapon, Travis Gulliver, Jody Cullen, and A1 stable. And number 7 is Better Hold On Tight, Semi Filia for Brett Lester and Steve Adams. Field of 7, race number 2. Let's look at 6, Baron's Weapon, and note that missing line. September the 12th, from post position 10, finished second, beaten 3/4 in 153-1. And Baron's Weapon also is one that just consistently has been racing well. Is got 8 wins on the year, 1-9 on the board. Look, Travis Cullen, Jody Cullen, and a horse that in this class should have a big chance to win. Raced in this class August the 28th at Grand River, and only just got the job done by half a length, but still was a winner at even money. Well, not even money today, 1-5 off that second at Mohawk in 53-1. Others to look at in here, well, how about number 5, Music to My Gears? Now, of late, this one has not been making good music, but you go back 4, 5, 6 races ago, had a stretch of a win in a couple of seconds. Since then, things have kind of gone south for Music to My Gears, but 7-time winner of the year, strong earner, and this is one that drops down in class and could get back rolling at least enough to be the main threat on the exactor ticket. Look, if you go back 4 races ago, second beaten a neck in 151-3. So Music to My Gears right now is my idea for a second choice and is 1-5 on the board. Number 1, Sports Sense, is one that's got 5 wins in the past 6 starts. Sports Sense is rolling well, has the inside post position, and raced in this class last time out and was a winner by half a length. Sports Sense is 2-1 on the board. Sports Sense, definitely one that makes sense here on the top 3. And, things are going well for Brett Lester with Sports Sense. This is one that Brett Lester took over August the 2nd off of a win at Georgian Downs, and then so those last 4 wins were with Brett Lester. Sports Sense 2-1. And number 2, Major Ace, was second last time out here, and is one that, that was post position 7, now gets post 2, now moves up a level. Had been racing at Batavia, was up at Georgian Downs throughout the summer. A little light overall in the top 3 on the year, but Major Ace, 8-1 on the board. Probably one that you can get onto the superfecta ticket here. The barn, Ron McDonald's barn's been really good. Brett McDonald, Ron McDonald, solid tandem. Major Ace, 10-1. Fans went to 5, Music to My Gears, 8-5. Baron's Weapon is 9-5. I think I misread the tote board back when I was looking at the 1-9. So Baron's Weapon is now 9-5, and Music to My Gears is 8-5. rolling for race number 2. Sports Sense Major Race on the inside. In the center, PHGM, HF, Hands, Shadow, and Music to My Ears. To the outside, Baron's Weapon, Better Hold On Tight. Field for the second race. Is at the start of the rough, and HF Pan Shadow will leave with Major Ace and Sports Sense on the inside. Then PH Jim, Music to My Ears, Baron's Weapon, Better Hold On Tight. And right now, HF Pan Shadow has the lead as they work their way on into the backstretch. Major Ace is second, Sports Sense racing third, and fourth is PH Jim. Then fifth in line, Music to My Ears in front of Baron's Weapon, and Better Hold On Tight is trailing the field. And now, Major Ace and Brett McDonald has taken the ace. 28-4 is the opening quarter, but HF Pan Shadow quickly pops out to reclaim the lead. HF Pan Shadow, Major Ace is racing, filling the pocket. Sports Sense is third, and now Sports Sense has come out. That gives cover to Music to My Ears. Along to the inside is PH Jim, and Baron's Weapon follows Music to My Ears, and then trailing the field is Better Hold On Tight. That opening quarter was 28-4, and they head up to the half. HF Pan Shadow, Sports Sense is challenging. Major Ace on the inside. Music to My Ears, second over fourth. Then PH Jim, Baron's Weapon. Halftime 58-2, trailing the field. Better Hold On Tight. HF Pan Shadow and Sports Sense is challenging. Major Ace is third. Music to My Ears is on the outside, gaining a bit of ground. Second over, moving up a little bit tighter. And then it is PH Jim and Baron's Weapon. And then it is back to Better Hold On Tight. Now we're getting 3-wide action from Music to My Ears, and following out 3-wide is Baron's Weapon, following Music to My Ears, who's coming on now, is backing away Sports Sense, and it is HF Pan Shadow. Music to My Ears, Baron's Weapon is racing third as the field turns from 3/4, 126-4. Music to My Ears has come on now alongside HF Pan Shadow. Music to My Ears, HF Pan Shadow, Baron's Weapon up the inside is Major Ace, and Music to My Ears as they come to the finish. Music to My Ears wins. Baron's Weapons in a place photo with Major Ace, and then HF Pan Shadow 155-2. Back in front of us, the winner of race 2, 5 Music to My Ears, Scotty Coulter with the winning drive. Back in the Grimsby Chrysler winner's circle, 12-year-old Rock and Roll Hanover Bay Horse, owned by Ken Middleton Jr. and Keith Middleton and Jeffrey Seibel and James Graham. Ken Middleton Jr. is the trainer. It's the 8th win for Music to My Ears this year, 20th lifetime. Second race payouts 5. Music to my gears 780 430 330. Six Barons weapon $390 $3. Two major ace 340. $2 exactor 31.80. Dollars rye 58.80. Dollar super 134.95. Double of 4 and 5 61.40. Second race over a finish from the top 7354126. That's 7354126 on the bottom. for race number 3 on parade. One is scratched, and number 2 is Luxall Credit. Rob Jenkins Jr. drives reins for Jeffrey Kelly and William Burgess. Number 3, Cal Hanover Jason Ryan for Michael Lloyd. 5, Lil Red Sports Star, Paul McKenzie for Boyd Wilson and Harold Wilson. Number 6, Whistler, Austin Troy for Gregory Graham. 4 is Hogwash, Colin Kelly for Brett Lester and Rebecca Williamson. Number 7, If You Could Read My Mind, Jay Harris for Robert Kyle Fellows and Karen Irwin. 9 is Jet Set Charmer, Eddie Hensley for Robert Reed and Craig Ellis. Field of 7, race number 3. Let's get a look at some of the main players in this dash. And, well, number 7, If You Could Read My Mind, it'll now be post position 6. And if you could read my mind, I wished I could read my mind when I made this pick because it's not popping off the page to me right now, but I guess I was enamored with that last race at Hanover. Look, this is one last year. 8 top 2 finishes in 12 starts. So far this year has had 4 starts and doesn't have a top 2, but the last race at Hanover certainly showed a lot more fire, and also had a good one August the 9th at Kawartha from the trailer post there to finish 3rd. But the other 2 races not good. If You Could Read My Mind, in what looks like a reasonably wide open dash, leaving out a post position 6. Now look at one thing. Jay Harris, Robert Kyle Fellows, strong connections, and a 301 training average for Robert Fellows. So if you could read my mind, 9-1. Well, one thing I can read is there's some value there for Hogwash. Look at that last race at Clinton. It was at least way back 8th. Now look, the winner was long gone, so at least closed from 8th to finish 4th. And you do see some form before the last 2 races. You see 4 consecutive top 3s. So Hogwash and Colin Kelly for Brett Lester. That's been a strong tandem this year. 3-1 on the board. Number 5, Low Red Sports Star, is also one that was a big closer last race. Last at the half, came on to finish 4th. Low Red Sports Star, Paul McKenzie for Boyd Wilson. Light, though, on the top 2 column. Only 2 top 2s in 26 starts in the year. Took this one for 3rd. 5 third-place finishes on the year. Low Red Sports Star off of 4th last time out, 7-2. And number 9, Jet Set Charmer, did improve a bit last race. Maybe can build on that improvement. Get into the top 4 here. Eddie Hensley for Robert Reed, 15-1. Field of 7, race number 3. rolling for race number 3. Shaking up their positions, Lux All Credit with Cal Hanover on the inside. In the center, Hogwash, Low Red Sports Star. To the outside, Whistler, If You Could Read My Mind. And the second tier, Jet Set Charmer. And it's a field of 7 for the third. Whistler has gone off stride. Cal Hanover blasting out with Hogwash. Locks All Credit, Low Red Sports Star, Jet Set Charmer. If You Could Read My Mind is trailing the field around that first turn. Cal Hanover and Jason Ryan has the lead. Hogwash is right now racing second. Locks All Credit is third. Jet Set Charmer fourth, and Low Red Sports Star fifth. And If You Could Read My Mind is racing sixth as they race on to the opening quarter. Cal Hanover 9-2 on the board as they race their way past that opening quarter. 29-3. Then Hogwash is racing second. Lux All Credit now moves to the outside. Then Jet Set Charmer, Low Red Sports Star, If You Could Read My Mind, and Whistler. After that break is last right now. They head up to the half, and Cal Hanover with the lead. Lux All Credit. Hogwash is third. Low Red Sports Star is racing fourth, and then Jet Set Charmer fifth. And If You Could Read My Mind, and Whistler. 1 minute 1/5 the halftime, and Cal Hanover is doing the work on the lead with Lux All Credit challenging. Hogwash is in the pocket, and then Low Red Sports Star, Jet Set Charmer, If You Could Read My Mind is out 3 wide from the backfield and is coming on now, and then it is Whistler. And they hustle on to 3/4, and it is Cal Hanover. Cal Hanover, Lux All Credit. If You Could Read My Mind, out 3 wide. Down to the inside is Hogwash. Then Jet Set Charmer, Low Red Sports Star, and Whistler. And the field is about to turn for home. And it is Cal Hanover and Hogwash as the field turns on down the stretch drive. Cal Hanover, Hogwash on the outside as they come on to the finish. Cal Hanover and Hogwash as they come driving to the finish. Cal Hanover on the inside. Hogwash. Cal Hanover wins it. Hogwash was second. Jet Set Charmer third. Lux All Credit fourth. 159 flat. Back in front of us into the Grimsby Chrysler winner's circle number 3. Cal Hanover. 8-year-old sports writer Bay Gelding. Jason Ryan, the winning driver. The trainer and owner is Michael Lloyd. First win of the year. 22nd lifetime, Cal Hanover. Third race payout 3 Cal Hanover. 11.20, $5, 460 for Hogwash. 390, 310, 9 Jets at Charm 1140, $2 actor, 2360 dollar try. 529, $30 super, 1246.35. Third race, or who finished from the top, is to scratch 412657, scratch 3. That's scratch 412657, scratch 3 on the bottom. post parade for race number 4. 1 Green Light Go. Blair Burgess drives and trains and owns. Number 2 is Tie Game. Sammy Filia for Robert Kyle Fellows and Yolanda Fellows and Blair Corbeil and Mike McAllister. And number 3, What Have I Done? Austin Sorry for Bill Budd and Jim Wilson. Number 4, Not Just Flashy. Paul McKenzie for Stephen Doyle and Jill Harris. Number 5, My Time Your Money. Rob Jenkins Jr. for Felix Marion. And number 6, Willie Strike. Bill Meegans drives and trains and owns. Field of 6, race number 4. Let's get a look at this field. Well, we'll start on the inside with 1 Green Light Go and gets post position 1. And it comes back on a shorter rotation now, just 7 days after that last start. And that was a solid second before that last race. Is one that had been off about a little more than 3 weeks. So now Green Light Go, I think from post position 1 here today, should have a big chance. Blair Burgess driving and training this one. 9-2 on the board, my top choice. Number 2, Tie Game, shows improving form, racing in the Prospect Series, and battled hard last race, battling first up, beaten just 3/4 of a length. And certainly Tie Game, off that start a week ago at Hanover, is a solid consideration in here in a maiden class, dropping out of a Prospect Series. I think this could be a good spot. 4-1, Sammy Filia over Robert Kyle Fellows. Number 6, Willie Strike. Bill Meegans driving this one, and one that did come on to finish 5th last race and had a second at Georgian Downs August the 17th in a maiden class there. Willie Strike and Bill Meegans, 7-1. And number 3, What Have I Done? Well, they've bet this one down to 1-2, and look, gets away from maiden class at Mohawk. You go back 3 races ago, was at Georgian Downs, and made a break there. 4 races ago, made a break there. So things haven't gone well of late, but now getting away from Mohawk, if What Have I Done can stay flat, does have a solid chance to win, but still 3-5 on the board. I don't like the price. Austin Sorry for Bill Budd, heavy favorite. rolling for race number 4. Green light, go. Tie game on the inside. In the center, what have I done? Not just flashy. To the outside, my time, your money, and Willie Strike. Field of 6, race number 4. Field for the 4th race, turning into the stretch drive, gathering speed, approaching the start. And they're at the start of the rough, and what have I done? Green light, go. Tie game, the first 3. Not just flashy is racing 4th. Then my time, your money, Willie Strike. They race their way on around the turn. And not just flashy, but it is Green Light Go who's got the lead. The advantage right now is about 2.5 lengths over What Have I Done. Tie game is 3rd. Not just flashy racing 4th, and a gap of 7. Willie Strike, my time, your money is trailing the field. Green light, go. And Blair Burgess gave the green light to this gelding as they race their way on past that opening quarter. Leads it by about 2 right now. Tie game is racing position 2nd. Rather, What Have I Done's racing 2nd. Tie game is 3rd. Then Not Just Flashy. And it is back to Willie Strike. My time, your money is way back. They race off the turn. Green light, go has the lead for Blair Burgess with What Have I Done at Austin Sorry. 1-2 on the board. Stalking Green light, go. Tie game is on the inside 3rd. Not just flashy 4th. Half of 101. Willie Strike is 5th on into the back stretch to go. Green light, go is stretching out the lead now. Green light, go is in front by about 3.5 lengths over What Have I Done. Tie game is 3rd. Racing 4th. Not just flashy. Green light, go at 3-1 on the board. Leading the 1-2. What Have I Done? Racing 3rd is Tie Game. Not just flashy. Willie Strike. Green light, go. Marching on by 3/4 and gets a bit of urging to keep on opening up that lead. Off stride goes Not Just Flashy. Now Tie Game has come on to take a 2nd and grab it from What Have I Done? 3/4 in 131. Green light, go. And now Tie Game is moving, and Willie Strike is onto the scene. And What Have I Done? On down the stretch route they come. Green light, go. And Tie Game, Green light, go, continuing on. Green light, go is going to win. Tie game is 2nd, beaten 2. Then Willie Strike, and What Have I Done? 202 flat. Back in front of us into the Grimsby Chrysler Winner's Circle. 1 Green light, go. 2-year-old Green Shoe Bay gelding. Owned by Burgess Racing, James Walker, Jeremy Kratz, and Green Light Go Stable, Blair Burgess, the trainer and driver. Green Light Go, victorious in race number 4 in 202. Fourth race payouts: one green light go, $8, 480, 280. Two tie game, 410, 250. Six Willie strike, $3.10. Dollar exactor, 1930. Dollar try, 48.50. Dollar superfecta of 1, 2, 6, and 3. The same order as the tipster. $152. Dollar pick 3, 309.30. Fourth race, or we finish from the tops of 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 3. That's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 3 on the bottom. field for race number 5 on Parade 1. Shark Bite, Scott Quilliver, Courtney Bishop, and Rebecca Williamson. Number 2, serial killer Anthony Hunt for Courtney Robson. Number 3 is Fear My Smile, Semi Filia for Mary DeMar and Marc Jelena and Andre Simard. 4 is Print Media, Colin Kelly for Joe Squires and Triple S Equine. And number 5 is Go Mud, Rob Jenkins Jr. for William Burgess and Jeffrey Kelly. Number 6, Fear the Dice, Jason Ryan for Peter Brickman and Brinsley Brickman. Number 7 is Trident Sealster Travis Henry for Cameron McQueen. 8 is Scratched and 9 is Stay Thirsty, DeVee. Austin Sorry for Ryan Stewart and Lisa Stewart. Field of 8, race number 5. Let's get a look at some of the main players in this 5th race. And note this dash does feature the Super High 5 for some $4,500 on the pace. And, well, we'll start with number 9, Stay Thirsty, DeVee. But actually, you know what? Why don't we just start with number 4, Print Media, when we do find it. But look, Print Media is one that is my top choice in here. A lot of back class on Print Media, and one that Colin Kelly driving for Joe Squires. 8-time winner last year, 36 wins lifetime, and is on the board right now. Print Media at 6-5, and there's Print Media popping up. And Print Media, look, last race is one that Print Media backed away and finished 7th, but now gets to drop a level. The last 3 were above this class. The last time this one raced in this class, winner Gagnon, August the 17th at Georgian Downs. So Print Media, a lot of back class and dropping down. I think one that could get going here. Look, earned $78,000 last year. So far this year, only $13,000, but Print Media is an 11-year-old now, starting to age, but should love this class, 6-5. Others in here, how about number 6, Fear the Dice? Well, one that 9 wins last year, 5 this year, and last race parked early, had the lead, and just got caught by Shark Bite at the finish. But Fear the Dice, that was a strong performance, second beat in the neck, so I think you got to fear this one in here, and is 2-1. Shark Bite on the inside, as I mentioned, stepped up and bit Fear the Dice right at the finish. And Scotty Coulter with that drive and is back here for trainer Courtney Bishop with Shark Bite. Now gets the inside and has gate speed. Shark Bite 9-2 is one that could take a big bite out of my top 2, Print Media and Fear of the Dice, and win again at 9-2 on the board. And number 5, Go Mud. Well, last race raced better at Hanover, and one that could maybe carry that forward. Has been a little inconsistent, but Go Mud, at least one you could consider for somewhere on the ticket. Has some back class, more than 200,000 lifetime. Go Mud, 10-1 for Rob Jenkins Jr. Field of 8, race number 5. is rolling for the fifth. Sharkbite, serial killer on the inside. In the center, Fear My Smile, Print Media, and Go Mud to the outside, Fear the Dyson, Trident, Sealster, and the second tier, Stay Thirsty to be. Field for the fifth race. At the start of the off, Go Mud, Fear the Dice, Sharkbite on the inside, and Print Media, those the first four. Then Serial Killer, Fear My Smile, Stay Thirsty to V, and Trident Sealster is back trailing the field. They race their way on down the back stretch. Sharkbite has the lead. Go Mud wants to muddy things up and drive on the outside, and now is going to take back. And clearly we can see Go Mud getting into the pocket position now. Fear the Dice is third. Serial Killer fourth. Print Media fifth in front of Fear My Smile. Then it is back to Stay Thirsty to V. And Trident Sealster is trailing. 28 and 4 is that opening quarter. Sharkbite leads Go Mud by length and a half. Fear the Dice now coming first over. Serial Killer is spotted second over racing fourth. And Print Media is part of the outer flow. Then it is back to Stay Thirsty to Be, Fear My Smile, and Trident Sealster. Sharkbite, Scotty Coulter on past the half in 59 and 3. 30 and 4 second panel. Fear the Dice and Go Mud, the closest in pursuit of Sharkbite. And then Serial Killer. Then it is a Print Media and Stay Thirsty to Be. Trident Sealster and Fear My Smile. Sharkbite still leads it. Fear the Dice on the outside now is moving a little closer. Go Mud is still in the pocket. And Serial Killer is set out three wide. Then Print Media follows the three wide bid of Serial Killer. And then it is back to Fear My Smile, Stay Thirsty to Be, and Trident Sealster. Three quarters, 129. Sharkbite. Serial Killer on the inside. Go Mud now is looking for some room. And then Fear the Dice and Print Media on down the stretch where they come. Sharkbite. Go Mud up the passing lane. And now it's charging late. Here comes Print Media. Print Media's going to roll on by and win it. Serial Killer was second. Third is between Go Mud and Sharkbite. 158 and 2. Print Media. On the board, we have a 42156. Coming back into the Grimsby Chrysler Winner's Circle, it is number 4 Print Media, 11-year-old vintage master bay gelding, owned by Triple S Equine. Joe Squires, the trainer. Colin Kelly, the winning driver, third win this year for Print Media, 37th lifetime. Print Media victorious, 158 and 2. The fifth race payouts for print media 340, 260, 230. Two serial killer 570, 341. Shark bite 280. $2 exactor 1580. Dollars ride 29.55. 20-cent pick five 1900 24.35. And the dollar high five is 293.95. Fifth race order finish from the top 3 2 6 1 4 5 8. Scratch 7. That's 3 2 6 1 4 5 8. Scratch 7 on the bottom. 4, race number 6 on parade. 1, Twilight Surprise, Austin Sorry for Nelson White and Deborah White and Christine Lawrence. Number 2, Don't Mess with Mama, Anthony Hunt for Blake McIntosh and Van Camp Trotting. Number 3 is Belvedere Jessica, Shane Weber drives and trains for Dr. Mike Finari. 4 is Don't Talk About Bruno, Jason Ryan for Dominic Landau and The Stable. Number 6, Kanagami Queen, Scotty Cole for Gerard Maris and Jean-Francois and Mario Claude Reed and also Maria Menard. And note that number 5, absent from the parade, fitness class, Colin Kelly for Bill Budd and Hut Racing. Let's look at this field. Number 3, Belvedere Jessica. Belvedere Jessica, one that was a winner last time out. Now, mile was just 2:03 and 4, but, well, didn't need to go anymore because won by almost 2 lengths, and Belvedere Jessica did all the work early. Belvedere Jessica has a win and a second this in the past 4 starts. That second was at Grand River, also in a maiden class. And in both of those cases, got off the gate really well and went to the front, so that looks like that might be the ticket here. And Shane Weber was the driver in both of those wins. Belvedere Jessica, 6-1 on the board. People are not enamored with the 2:03 and 4. But look, also was second in 59 and 1 at Grand River, July the 31st. Others to look at: 1, Twilight Surprise. Well, Twilight Surprise is one that was second last time out and wants to hear what's he saying about me. Well, I'm saying you got a shot here, buddy. 4-1 on the board, and Twilight Surprise is a 4-year-old mare that gets the inside post position again and raced better last race. The 2 previous starts weren't great. You look further down the page, you see this one winning at Georgian Downs a couple of times during the summer, has 4 wins on the year. Twilight Surprise, Austin Sorry for Nelson White, certainly in with a chance. 3-1 on the board. Some others, how about 4, Don't Talk About Bruno? Well, I'll talk about the breaks in stride last time up because Don't Talk About Bruno, that kind of did in his chances. One that has a couple of wins, just one this year, one last year. He's had 16 starts this year. Was racing reasonably well before the last couple races, one at Georgian Downs and then the one here. But maybe Don't Talk About Bruno could get back to that form. This one was good in the Prospect Series at Grand River and against Prospect starters at Mohawk. So Don't Talk About Bruno, I think, is one that just might have something to say about things. We could talk about him if he can stay flat. Jason Ryan for Dominic Landau, 5-2. And number 2, Don't Mess with Mama. Well, the last couple races, not great. In fact, only one good race in the past 4, but then before that had a win in the Prospect Series at Sarnia. Don't Mess with Mama, light overall in the top 3 column in the last 20 starts, or the 20 starts in her career, is just 5 top 3s. Don't Mess with Mama is the 4-5 betting favorite. is rolling for race number 6. Twilight Surprise, don't mess with Mama on the inside. In the center, Belvedere Jessica, don't talk about Bruno. And to the outside, Fitness Class Kanagami Queen. Field of 6, race number 6. And it's a field of 6 for the 6th race. There at the start of the rough, Belvedere Jessica is going to leave out well with Twilight Surprise and Fitness Class. Those the first 3 as they drive on around the turn. Then Don't Mess with Mama. Don't Talk About Bruno. Kanagami Queen is trailing the field. Belvedere Jessica and Shane Weber planted on the lead. Twilight Surprise is second. Fitness Class third. Then Don't Mess with Mama. Don't Talk About Bruno. And Kanagami Queen. They race 6 in a line onto the opening quarter. Belvedere Jessica at 6-1. 29 into opening quarter and leads it right now by a length and 3/4 over Twilight Surprise. Fitness Class is third. Don't Mess with Mama is on the inside, racing fourth, and then Don't Talk About Bruno and Kanagami Queen. And it is Belvedere Jessica looking for a second panel breather off at 29 into opening quarter. Leads as they head up towards the half. Racing second, Twilight Surprise. Fitness Class on the inside. 1 minute flat is the halftime. Now moving on the outside, Don't Talk About Bruno and Don't Mess with Mama. Electing to stay on the inside, Kanagami Queen on the outside. Belvedere Jessica off a 1 minute half. Leads a couple of lengths right now. Twilight Surprise and Fitness Class is racing third. Now Don't Talk About Bruno is starting to move up and has come on and is sharing third with Fitness Class to the inside. Kanagami Queen is fifth, and Don't Mess with Mama's back trailing the field. 3/4, 1:30-1. Belvedere Jessica leading right now by about 2.5 lengths over Twilight Surprise, and Don't Talk About Bruno. Kanagami Queen was last early. It has settled through on it is coming now. Then Fitness Class and Don't Mess with Mama. Belvedere Jessica on down the stretch drive they come. Twilight Surprise on the inside. Kanagami Queen as they come on to the finish. Belvedere Jessica. Kanagami Queen is going to roll on by and win. Belvedere Jessica held on for second. Don't Mess with Mama third. Close for fourth. 2 minutes and 3/5. Kanagami Queen from last to first to win. Back in front of us, number 6, Kanagami Queen. Scotty Calder with a driving double, 2 for the 10 Tornado. Second on the night, and Kanagami Queen, 3-year-old Wheelin' and Dealin' Bay filly, owned by Jean-Francois Reed and Marie-Claude Reed, and Mario Menard. Gerard Demers, the trainer, first win this year, and the 4th win lifetime, Kanagami Queen. The sixth race payouts. 6 Kanagami Queen, 20, 38, 95, 43. Belvedere Jessica, 573.40. And 2 Don't Mess with Mama, 240. $2 Exactor, 146.10. Dollar Try, 135.75. Dollar Super, 712.50. And the $1 win for 1,825.65. Sixth race, or finish from the top, 6-3-2-5-4-1. That's 6-3-2-5-4-1 on the bottom. Fans note in race 9, number 6 to Jennifer's Credit, driver to be announced. Race 9, 6 to Jennifer's Credit, driver to be announced. Field 4, race number 7 on parade. 1 is Plaisir, Jimmy Gagnon, Trust Reigns for Kayla Hendry. Number 2, Shake It If You Got It, Sammy Fillion for Rafael Barassa and Kim Ebacker. And number 3 is Best Actress, Jason Ryan for Ryan Stewart and Lisa Stewart. And number 4, The Heart Valley, Scott Calder for Gerard Demers and J.R. Merwa. 5 is Ireland Silster, Travis Henry for Gordon McDonnell. And number 6 is Sailor's Delight, Colin Kelly for Brett Riley. 7 is Thrash, Field of 6, race number 7. Let's get a look at this field. And, well, I want to start with number 5, Ireland Silter, Travis Henry for Gordon McDonnell. And Gord has put up some strong numbers this year. And look at Ireland Silster, 15 top 3 finishes in 23 starts. Comes in with 3 consecutive wins at Leamington. Has some gate speed, loves to set the pace. We'll see if that's possible here. Ireland Silster, Travis Henry driving, is currently 2-1, but not the favorite. No, 6 Sailor's Delight is also not the favorite. He's 7-2 on the board. Was a dominant winner at Kawartha last race in 56, and In fact, in the start before that, raced in 54 and 4 at Kawartha to finish second. Three good races coming in, and then you go further back, you see this one winning at Georgian Downs August the 1st. The Sailor's Delight, Colin Kelly for Brett Riley, I think overall has flashed enough to be a solid consideration, especially the recent form's very good. 3-1 on the board. But the one the fans are enamored with is number 2, Shake It If You Got It. Well, didn't have it last race, didn't shake it at all. 6th beaten 14, but is one that could find the class drop to her liking. And this is a 7-year-old with some back class and 28 lifetime wins, and was good at Clinton only 2 races ago. 10-time winner last year, has just 4 this year, but still overall, Shake It If You Got It. Big bounce back candidate, Sammy Filia, Rafael Barassa, strong connections, and certainly a lot of reasons to like Shake It If You Got It. But off that last race, even money on the board, I thought I'd pass and look elsewhere. Went to Ireland Sealster. Number 3, Best Actress. Well, was a supporting actress last race because finished second to the winner Penny's Noir. One, though, that was a better start, so shows improving form now. Best Actress, Jason Ryan for Ryan Stewart, may well be able to make the top 4, 12-1. But fans are on 2, Shake It If You Got It. I went to 5, Ireland Sealster, second choice at 9-5. Fans note a scratch in race 9, 6 to Jennifer's credit. Is scratch. Race 9, scratch 6 to Jennifer's credit. Field of 6 for race number 7 in the stretch drive. Here they come. And there at the start of the rough. And it is Shake It If You Got It. The Hart Valley, Ireland Sealster, and on the inside play Sear. As they work on around the turn, Shake It If You Got It is shaking early, has the front. The Hart Valley's racing second. Ireland Sealster finds a seat on the inside third. Place here is racing fourth, then Best Actress and a Sailor's Delay. And on they race their way to the opening quarter. Shake It If You Got It. The Hart Valley is second. Ireland Sealster third. Then 3 lengths back, Place here, Best Actress and a Sailor's Delay. And the field races on around the turn. Shake It If You Got It. 2-1 on the board. has the lead. The Hart Valley is second. Ireland Sealster dropped down to 1 to 2. Then plays here on the outside, being followed out by Best Actress. Scooting up the inside is a Sailor's Delight as the field works their way on past the half. 27 and 4 quarter. Halftime was recorded in 58, a 30 and 1. Second pedal breather for Shake It If You Got It. The Hart Valley is racing position second. Plays here on the outside now, grinding first over, and Ireland Sealster is locked on the pylons right now, and is now right about 3 1/4 lengths off the lead, and is wanting to squeeze out on the back of Place Here, and was able to do so. Place Here moving up, and now out wide goes Ireland Sealster, and Place Here is coming after Shake It If You Got It. On the inside, the Hart Valley, Ireland Sealster advancing on the back of Place Here is racing fourth, and now shares third with the Hart Valley, and now out 3 wide comes Ireland Sealster. On the inside, Shake It If You Got It. Ireland Sealster, Place Here between those two, and a Sailor's Delight is kicking in and up the inside, the Hart Valley, and they come on to the finish. Shake It If You Got It in Place Here, and flying late is a Sailor's Delight. It is close, but I think it was a Sailor's Delight against Shake It If You Got It. 157 and 1. On the board, 6-2, 1-4. Coming back in front of us into the Grimsby Chrysler Winter Circle number 6, Sailor's Delight. Chestnut 6-year-old Bay of Sharks mare. Colin Kelly with the winning drive. Brett Riley, the trainer and owner, 6th win this year for a Sailor's Delight. Fans, the inquiry sound will go pertaining to one Place Here and a possible interference against 5 Ireland Sealster at the top of the stretch. And the judges ruling that one place here did not commit a violation against 5 Ireland Sealster and will stand third 6-2-1-4. Seventh race payout, 6 Sailor's Delay, 1180, 450, 352. Shake it if you got it, $3 to 31. Place here 430. $2 exactor 61.80. Dollar try 111.70. Dollar super 452.05. Seventh race order finish from the top down 3-2-6-4-5-1. That's 3-2-6-4-5-1. Scratch in the bottom. For the eighth race on parade, one Smokin' Power Colin Kelly for Shane Arsenault. Number two is Alexander Matthew Baxter on Strains for Bank Stable and Glengate Farms and Don Allenson. Three is Musical Ride, Anthony Hahn for Shane Weber and Tom and Elizabeth Rankin. Four is Handsome Hank, Jay Harris for Caitlin Graham. Five is Twin B Showman, Scott Calder for Gerard Demers and Mark LeMay. Six is Blue Katana, Semi Filia for Tom Riley and Vincenzo Strangis and Mike Pelosi. Field of six, race number 8. This dash features the start of the late daily double. Let's look at this field and start with number 3, Musical Ride, who's, well, ridden all the way down to 3 to 5 on the tote board. Gets away from Mohawk, tries things here. You see this one with a win at Mohawk in 55 and 1, 4 starts ago, and the non-winners at 2 there. Moved up to the non-winners at 3 and did actually score a third in the non-winners at 3, 2 starts ago at Mohawk. So should compare very well in here. One thing, though, to note, just 2 wins in 23 starts. Musical Ride is a little difficult to take at 3 to 5, but is one that getting away from Mohawk for this start should have a pretty big look at a win. 3 to 5. One Smokin' Power was a front end winner here in the non-winners at 2 last time out and won by almost 4 lengths. Colin Kelly for Shane Arsenault. And moving up off that non-winners of 2 victory and getting the inside post, and one that can blast off the gate. You saw that one August the 19th in a Prospect Starter Series. Get to the front from post 9 and 27 and 3. Smokin' Power, Colin Kelly 5 to 1. Number 4, Handsome Hank was second last time out, and well, is one that could at least be a factor for a share in here. Handsome Hank, Jay Harris for Caitlin Graham, improving form because was off form for a while. Handsome Hank, a better start last time out, 3 to 1. And number 5, Twin B Showmans. Well, Twin B Showmans definitely off form, getting away from Mohawk, has been in that pop-up series. You see this one in the non-winners at 3 at Georgian Downs, August the 10th, second beaten a length. But the good starts have been few and far between for Twin B Showmans. But there is some ability there. Getting away from Mohawk could get going. Twin B Showmans is 3 to 1. Scotty Coulter looks for the driving hat trick for trainer Gerard Demers. It's a field of six for race number 8, taking up their positions. Field of six, eighth dash. There at this start, and they're off, and Handsome Hank is going to get out handsomely with Alexander and Musical Ride. They sprint on around the turn. Alexander with inside advantage, Musical Ride in the center. Handsome Hank 3 wide. Smokin' Powers racing fourth. Then Blue Katana, Twin Bee Showman's Musical Ride, and Anthony Hahn is able to move right up now. And Musical Ride has got the lead with Alexander at 22 to 1. Second in behind Musical Ride, who's 2 to 5 on the board. Handsome Hank's racing third. Smokin' Power, Blue Katana, Twin B. Showman's is trailing 30 seconds. The opening quarter. Musical Ride leads at a couple of lengths over Alexander. Handsome Hank is third. Smokin' Powers racing fourth, and then Blue Katana and Twin Bee Showman's. And it is Musical Ride who's enjoying the music so far and rides on up to the half with a lead of a length and 3/4 over Alexander. Handsome Hank third. Smokin' Power. Now Twin Bee Showman's on the outside has gained a spot. Blue Katana is back trailing the field. They race their way on into the backstretch. Musical Ride leads about 2.5 lengths now over Alexander. Handsome Hank is third. Smokin' Power, Twin Bee Showman's, and Blue Katana. It is Musical Ride and Anthony Hahn leading a length and 3/4. Alexander is closed back up a little tighter in the pocket of a half of 1 minute and 3/4, 1:29 and 3. And Musical Ride is looking to try to ride away from Alexander, as well as Handsome Hank and Smokin' Power. Trailing pair, Twin Bee Showman's, Blue Katana. Musical Ride now popping out from third. Handsome Hank trying to grab second and take it from Alexander. Then it is Smokin' Power and Twin Bee Showman's, Blue Katana. It is Musical Ride continuing merrily on to the finish. Musical Ride cruising to win it. Alexander, then Handsome Hank and Smokin' Power. 1:59 and 2. Musical Ride. Coming back in front of us, number 3, Musical Ride. Anthony on the winning driver. Musical Ride, 4-year-old musical rhythm bay gelding up by Tom and Elizabeth Rankin. Shane Weber, the trainer. It's the second win this year for Musical Ride, the third lifetime Musical Ride. 1:59 and 2. Thrace Pales, 3 musical ride, 290, 230, 210. To Alexander, 1140, 560. For Handsome Hank, 350. $2 exactor, 23.70. Dollar try, 24.05. Dollar super, 91.50. Eighth race over a finish from the top. 4-2-1-3-5-6. That's 4-2-1-3-5-6 in the bottom. Field for the ninth race on Parade 1. He's got swagger. Semi-fill for Brett Lester, and the owner is Eric Rosine. Number 2, Mr. Fahrenheit. Scotty Coulter drives for Gerard Demaris and Tag Incorporated. The race unison, Paul McKenzie for Dan Meekins and Mark Meekins. For sports section, Travis Henry for Francis Guillemette and Stephane Jeanfrey. And 5 is usual suspect, Jay Harris for Herb Holland and Carolyn McIsaac. 6 is scratched. 7 Wall Street Bell, Jason Ryan for Mitchell Tierney and James Quinn, and 8 is scratched. Well, fans, it is my pick of the night. My pick of the night Thursday night was the Buffalo Bills. How did that work out? But here, number 1, he's got swagger. Look, the last 3 races, 7th, 8th, 8th. So why is he my pick of the night? Well, he changes venues away from Mohawk, gets the inside post position, and is one that has a lot of backclass, 315,000 lifetime, 53 career wins. In this spot, he's got swagger, should get his swagger back. Also, it's the second start back after missing time due to sickness. And look, at only 2 races ago, 52-4 at Mohawk. Problem is the race went in 51. Well, this race isn't going in 51. He's got swagger, 3-5 as the one to beat. Others to look at in here. Number 2, Mr. Fahrenheit is coming in off of a win at Rideau Carlton and is now making a first start for Gerard Demers, changing barns and venues. And third start in Ontario. Mr. Fahrenheit is one that could be hot in here. 9-2 on the board and has a favorable post. We'll see if Mr. Fahrenheit can get out and leave well and be forwardly placed. Scotty Coulter looks for the driving hat trick on the evening. Number 7, Wall Street Bell, gets to leave out of post 6. Does have 9 top 2 finishes and 27 starts this year. And after the inside 2, I think Wall Street Bell might be the next best one. In fact, if Wall Street Bell had a better post for Mr. Fahrenheit, I might have flipped those two. But Wall Street Bell leaves out of post 6 and is 2-1. And number 3, Unison, did race better last race, so we'll see if Paul McKenzie can keep it going. Third last time out from off the pace, came flying late, 7th at 3/4, but came on to finish third. Unison and Paul McKenzie for Dan Meekins is 7-1. But number 1, he's got swagger, 3-5 on the board. He's rolling for the ninth race. He's got swagger. Mr. Fahrenheit on the inside in the center unison sports section. On the outside, usual suspect, Wall Street Bell. Field of six, ninth dash. And the field for the ninth race has reached the top of the stretch. Here they come. And the field for race number 9 is at the start of the rough, and Wall Street Bell wants to answer the bell and blast out. He's got swagger on the inside, sports section as they work on into the backstretch. Then Mr. Fahrenheit, Unison, and usual suspect Wall Street Bell. And Wall Street Bell leads on to the opening quarter. He's got swagger as second. Sports section third, Mr. Fahrenheit, Unison, and then back to usual suspect Wall Street Bell at 7-1 with the lead. He's got swagger. 1-5 on the board is in the pocket. Sports section racing third off a 28-1 opening quarter. Field races around the turn. Mr. Fahrenheit fourth, Unison fifth, and usual suspect is sixth and trailing the field. Wall Street Bell leads the heavily favored He's Got Swagger by a length and a half as they race off the turn. Sports section is positioned third, Mr. Fahrenheit, then Unison and usual suspect. The field heads their way on past the half and 57-4. And right now it is Wall Street Bell. And then He's Got Swagger, still content to stay in the pocket. Mr. Fahrenheit is working up on the outside first over. And He's Got Swagger now is on the inside still as Mr. Fahrenheit is working up closer. But it is Wall Street Bell who's starting to get away a little bit. He's got swagger on the inside. Mr. Fahrenheit and then Unison, sports section, and usual suspect in Wall Street Bell is trying to get away, but now Mr. Fahrenheit is closing. He's got swagger trapped on the inside in Unison as the field works their way towards the top of the stretch. Mr. Fahrenheit, Unison, He's Got Swagger has popped out as the field turns from on down the stretch. Where they come, Mr. Fahrenheit and Unison. Mr. Fahrenheit and Unison as they come on to the finish. Mr. Fahrenheit wins at Unison second, Wall Street Bell third. He's Got Swagger fourth, 156-1. Coming back in front of us into the Grimsby Chrysler Winner Circle, it's number 2, Mr. Fahrenheit, 4-year-old Better's Delight Bay Gelding. Owned by Tag Incorporated, trained by Gerard Demaris. Scotty Coulter with the driving Hat trick 3 on the night for the Tan Tornado. Third win this year, fifth win for Mr. Fahrenheit. 156 and 1. The ninth race payouts to Mr. Fahrenheit, 825.80, 370, 2 Unison, 770 and 380. 7 Wall Street Bell, 620, $2 exact for 82.70. Dollar try, 135.40. Double of 3 and 2, 24.70. Dollar pick 3, 40.30. Dollar win 4, 498.65. Dollar high five, 373.20. Ninth race, Sora finished the top down. 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, scratch, 3, scratch. That's 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, scratch, 3, scratch. Fans, that concludes the live harness racing program for this Saturday evening. Action resumes tomorrow night. First action is Sunday is 6:55 p.m. Buenas noches, amigos. Good night, everybody. Good night, Shanna.